I'm angry, very, very angry. How can Chelsea lose to Leeds United? It's so disheartening, and I'm very uncomfortable with it. You know, in the match, we saw a lot of lapses from Chelsea. Saw a lot of lapses. How can Chelsea lose to a club at the bottom of the table? It's so bad. It's so very bad, and I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. I don't have to shout to show that I'm pissed off, but I'm very, very pissed off. You understand? Welcome to the program, and I want to talk about the Chelsea versus Leeds that was played last night, and we could see that Chelsea we are not ready, and I blame the coach for everything. I blame the coach for everything. How can you, in your right senses, start two sluggish defenders at the same time? How? Tosin and Badiashile. How can you start them at the same time? You know very well how sluggish they can be. The two goals that we have scored in the game went past Tosin. Two sluggish defenders. Sometimes Chelsea will treat big teams with all the intensity and all the seriousness they need. They will treat the big teams so intensified and everything. They will try to score and they will try to win. And when you see the small things, you relax. You start playing rubbish. It all boils down to the coach. How can you be doing this kind of changes? How can you bring in Itosin and Badiashile? Eh? You consider that is playing for that is in the midfield. But the Shelley that Casado that is in the middle got red card in the last match. You understand? Why not bring in James or Gusto to help the back line? You know how the man they're so bad. But Chelsea should just forget about the league because we are not ready for the league. Now in the press conference in the after the match, this is what Maresca was saying.
Tonight here at Leeds, what went wrong this evening?
Everything. We have to be honest. I think they were better than us in all the aspect. There is nothing that we can take from this game. Probably after the goal we scored second half, we start better. After the goal we scored, we had few chances with Cole, with Joao, but then the third goal killed the game.
Was intensity the issue tonight as well?
Everything. I think they were better than us on the ball, off the ball, duels, second ball, intensity, all these aspects that you need in the Premier League. Otherwise, you struggle against any team.
I know we've spoken about it before, but with so many games in such quick succession, you have to make changes. How much does that disrupt the rhythm, though, when you have to do that?
Yeah, probably for different reasons we need to make changes. Again, try to protect players like Wes, like Reese, Moise out, so all important player for us. But we need to do that for to protect players that they are very important for us. But even making changes, I think you have to come here and perform much better.
You made changes at half-time as well, Pedro Neto coming on, making an immediate impact. That equals his best goal-scoring season. Is that something that he's been working on with you in training?
Yeah, Pedro is compared to last season, is doing many things better. It's also normal now, as you said, he's scoring goal, assist. Second half with changes, we were a little bit better, but again, I think the first goal then killed the game.
It feels like it's one of those games with so many little moments. There was Cole had the opportunity at one end, and within 2 minutes it was 3-1. It felt like one of those games end to end.
Yeah, exactly. As I said, after the goal we scored, we had few chances to score. Then the third goal completely killed the game. But again, I think overall they were better than us and they deserved to win the game.
talking about players coming back, Cole Palmer coming on, playing half an hour. I mean, how important is that with so many games coming up throughout the rest of December now?
Yeah, probably it's the only good news over the night. Happy for him. He's back now. He needs to build a little bit of physical condition, and yeah, it will be important for us for sure.
How is his fitness at the moment?
He's getting better, but he needs to play minutes. Tonight we give him more or less half an hour. Hopefully we can give him more in the next game.
Plenty of opportunities as well with the games coming thick and fast. Bournemouth at the weekend. What's the plan between now and then?
Yeah, now we need to reset. We need to prepare Saturday game. Again, Saturday will be very similar to tonight game.
You heard him. That Chelsea lost the intensity, that they need to win the match and every other thing, blah, 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 blah. I want to ask a question. Is Maresca killing Chelsea softly? Is Maresca killing Chelsea softly? Because I don't understand why you would be playing people off positions and everything. How can you play Tosin and Badiashile? These are very sluggish players. Okay, watch the third goal. The ball that was passed to Tosin. My brother, either clear the ball or try to know what to do with the ball. Not in your 18-yard balls, you are tampering the ball. Pass the ball out or you play it. Even it's better you play it to corner. Or you play it out. What are you doing there looking at the ball? And they now collected the ball and scored. So it boils down to the coach. You should know the players you'll be using. As I'm talking to you now, I don't even know if Maresca have first 11. I don't know if Maresca have first 11. Now, you cannot say this is the first 11 of Maresca. He can be place people off position, try and lock, trying if they win, concern me. If they win, I don't understand. I don't understand. You heard him, what he's saying. So I want to ask you a question. Is Maresca killing Chelsea softly? Or is it just that, I don't know. Is it not time for the board to call Maresca to order? In some of the moves that he makes. You understand? How can you... The problem boils down to those two defenders, sluggish defenders at the back. Sluggish defender. And it made Cucurella to be stressed out, stressing the young man out. Cucurella will be playing his position and will be trying to cover for Tosin and Badiashile. Watch the match if you really want. And playing a side of high intensity. Okay, now, you came to the second half. You are down. You came to the second half. What kind of changes are you making? Why not remove Tosin? Why not remove him? Because your defense is very, very poor. The defense is very poor. The midfield, very poor. Nothing. Already you know that Caicedo is not there. Why not play James? Why are you resting them? Chelsea, let us say that Chelsea have a big match at the weekend. Maybe you are resting them to play that big match. Which big match does Chelsea have that you will play, you will drop Gusto on the bench, you drop James on the bench, and you are using Badiashile and Tosin for your defense, and you know that Caicedo is not there in the midfield. There's no Lavia. Lavia is not there. Then who do you want to? Who do you want? God, my people, I could not sleep last night. Even till this morning, I was rolling on the bed, thinking about that match. Maresca, let us just say the truth. Maresca is killing Chelsea softly. We have to, I don't know, the board have to do something, either to warn him or to sit him down and tell him, listen, this is not what you came here to do. To be changing players, doing try and error, no first team, nothing. Everybody can play, anybody can play any position. That is not how to know a good coach. Well, I want to short.